Upgrading the radio in a Ford F-150 isn't just about blasting better tunes, though, let's be honest, that's a big part. A factory radio doesn't age well, especially if you're still living in AUX-cord purgatory or fighting with weak Bluetooth. Most people start noticing the pain when they can't connect their phone or their screen starts looking like something out of 2006. New radios fix all that and look 100 times better. Think big, touch-friendly displays and Apple CarPlay, bathed in that endless, warm, why didn't I do this earlier feeling. Every F-150 seems to have its own special kind of dashboard puzzle. There's the 2014 version I was convinced was actively fighting me, with hidden screws and sharp plastic tabs everywhere. Ford engineers designed these with just enough complication to keep things interesting. The first step is always disconnecting your battery. Trust me, skip this at your peril, unless you like tripping airbags or making your truck light up like a Christmas tree. It's a 30-second move that can save you an hour of explaining to a mechanic why your display won't turn on. For visuals, you'll want a detail shot of popping off that trim, the satisfying moment when all those hidden tabs finally release. Panel removal tools are a must. This is the part people rush and regret when they snap something, and suddenly the job costs double. I did it my first time, so I speak from pain. Don't get lured in by radios with all the bells and whistles unless you actually need them. If all you do is stream Spotify and call your mom, you don't need a $1,200 unit NASA would envy. Most popular options like the Pioneer AVH or Kenwood DMX series hit the sweet spot for budget and features. Actually, hooking up the new radio is where people freeze. Those wiring harness adapters might look intimidating, but they're a lifesaver. Think plug-and-play magic that makes old-school splicing a thing of the past. Double-check colors. Even if you're colorblind, this is not the place to roll the dice. Many people forget to transfer over little things, like the factory microphone, the steering wheel controls, or backup camera. 50% of headache stories seem to start with, I didn't know it controlled my backup cam too. Tiny parts, big future regret if missed. Pro tip: before you button everything up, test the new system. Speakers, Bluetooth, backup camera, the whole suite. Nothing throws your weekend off like reassembling your truck, only to discover nothing works and you're missing the football game. The upgrade payoff is real. In my last install, the audio fidelity went up about 75% by my completely subjective estimate, and using navigation on a vibrant screen really is life-changing after struggling with a phone mount for years. I still smile when a podcast auto-resumes as I start the engine. There's a hidden side benefit: resale value. An upgraded head unit can make a 10-year-old F-150 feel only slightly lived in, not left behind by time. It's one of those looks custom but no wires are hanging out upgrades that impresses on test drives. And then there's the personal satisfaction. There's nothing quite like sitting inside your F-150, hearing your favorite song through crystal clear speakers, and realizing you brought your truck firmly into the present day, all without a single visit to the dealership.